Hi there, thanks for joining me. Oh, we've got a smelly little problem here. The 3 Series has got this really common issue of the rubber on the door handle, on the interior handle, peeling and coming off, and it just goes to this horrible soft black tar and it gets all over your hands and everything. We're going to change this door handle. Let's get it taken off. We've got to take the door panel off, remove this, it's riveted. We'll pop it off, get the new handle on there. I'll put links in the description for the new handle. Nice easy job. It shouldn't take us much longer than half an hour to do it. Yeah, let's get stuck in. You can see what happens. This horrible rubber, it just goes like, sticks in your nails. It's horrible. It sticks to your hands. I've scraped some of this off over time because it was really bad. Every time you open the door, you end up with black residue all over your hand. The reason for this is suntan lotion and just oils on your skin, and it affects the rubber coating on the door handle. Suntan lotion is the biggest one. So in the summer, obviously, we've put lotions on and then got in the car, and hand creams are also something that can do it. The chemicals within it just gets into the rubber and just degrades it. Let's get it taken off. Right, first thing we've got to do is get this silver trim off. The different colours on different door trims and that, but this panel here, we're going to get that off first. Window down. Always have your window down when you're taking door panels off. It makes it so much easier to get it out. Let's start with this. I've got a little plastic trim tool there. You can just use a screwdriver if you're a bit if you haven't got one. You just shove that in the back of that and just give it a little pull, and then just work his way along, just popping it out, and that should come out now by hand. Oh, there we go. I've got one bit there that's broken out. It's this plastic, it's a cold day. It's not going to affect it. It's going to, yeah, oh well. That's life, isn't it? These are just little metal lugs that press into these plastic bits there. That would be the one that's broken. That would be holding that in. We can always just put a little bit of Bondo around it when we put it back together if we, worried about it rattling. We've got some screws in here now. We need to get this panel off as well. So let's just try getting behind that and giving that a little lever, and the front of that will pop out. Oh, like that. See, that one's skanking horrible. Okay, screw wise, TX20. I've got my little Milwaukee bit box there. Fantastic selection of bits in there. I put links in the description for all the tools. So first one, we're going to take that out of there. We'll just pop that out. There's one. We've got, in each of these gaps, there's a screw as well. Just see the screw in each of those, holding the panel on. Get the screwdriver in there. Whiz those out. These are quite long screws, and that last bit, they just kept getting caught up on the door trim. So I'll pick those out in a minute. But once we've got them all undone, I can just get my fingers in there and just try and grab hold of them. So that's 3. There's only 3 in there. There we are. Now we should be able to pop this panel off. So there's clips all the way around. Again, it's a cold day. I'm hoping we're not going to break anything. But if we get the tool, like I say, I haven't got one of these. A plastic one's always better because it saves scratching the paintwork. We need to just get that in behind the door and then give it a tweak, and it should pop off its screws. There's off its clips. There's one gone. I get my fingers behind it now, just slowly work my way around now. Just gently popping them off, and it should come away from there. Oh, like that. There we go. That's this panel off. Now at the minute, what you've got behind here, we've got the speaker wire. So we've got a little tab on that. We just need to give that a press and give it a pull. That's that off of there. That's just come out of there. Where is it? Oh no, it's come out, sorry. That's just come out from down there, but we're not too worried about that. We've got the light then for the interior light down there. We'll give that a little pull and have that wire off as well. Might need to get some little pliers on it. Okay, so the little light there, we can just give that a little tug. That's that one out. And then we've got the wire for the window switch as well, just there. Again, if we just get this little pliers on that, give that a little pull, that one will come off. So that's his little wiring loom out. Now we've just got the cable, which is for the door handle. Now this just pulls from the bottom. So there's a little tab just under there, look. And if we just leave that tab up, that will just pop up. Just lift the little tab and lift that up there. That comes off like that, and that will just slide back in again. So we have this door panel off the car. Right, what we're looking at here is this is the mountings. So we've got the door handle there, we've got those two rivets there, we've got to get rid of those two, and it comes down there, so it's those two there as well. So 4 rivets just to drill out. I've got the new handle here. I'll pop links in the description. Straight off Amazon, cheap as chips. Nice new handle, all lovely, nicely coated, no residue hanging off this one. And we also get some screws to put it back on again. So I've got a nice big drill bit, and I'm just taking the heads off of these. I'm not going too crazy with it. So we'll just get on there and just work that down. The drill is definitely the easiest way of getting rid of this excess plastic to get these clips out. It's quite tough, and even with a little bit there, they're still quite hard to pull through, so we need to try and make sure we get rid of as much as we can, but without damaging the door panel. Okay, I can just see the wood starting to come through on there, so we're nearly there on this. Yeah, and this one as well. So we're almost there. I should be able to let me just hoover up this mess. We don't want to get any of that in the speaker, otherwise it'll be rattling and making a right old racket. So if I just now pull on this handle at the top, just need a little bit more. A little bit more on it. Like I say, it surprised me how strong this was. Even with just a tiny bit left on it, it was really hard to pull through. So you really got to make sure you get rid of most of that plastic off those clips. Nearly there. Just get just a little screwdriver and just try and pick that off. There we go. That's the first bit. Yeah. And these might be bonded as well. Oh no, there it goes. It's through. Right, let's do these two down here. need to be careful we don't go too mad with the drill. Don't want a massive great hole through it, otherwise the new handle won't be able to be screwed in. I'm just taking the material out to get to the head. I'm just going to file them last bits off. Lucky for me, I have got this fantastic file sander. We'll give that another go, see if we can pull it through now. It's still really, really tight in there. It don't want to come out yet. Plan B, or was it Plan C? What's left on that now? Just going to drop the size down a little bit. And then just clean that up. Now that should be ready to come off. It's still really tight on there. It's coming. Oh, blimey. It's playing hard to get, isn't it, on that last little bit there. Here it comes. Hey, gotcha. It goes right through the door lock with those two lugs. Right, well, we're through. We've got plenty of new material there to go to. We need this little clip out of here to go into the new handle that comes empty. So we'll push that through from behind. We should be able to just give that a little poke through from the back. It's a tight one. There it is. Okay. So we've got this little clip there, we can pop that back into the new one, like that. Yeah, lovely. Right then, let's get this fitted. I'll give that a little wipe in there because it's got some crud in there. It's got a little grime wipe there just to clean that up a bit. Okay. Now we've got the new one, we'll slide that in. Look at that, like a glove. got his new screws in the packet. And these ones are just a crosshead screw. We can pop those back in again. There we go. 4 screws are in. Handles on, looking good. We can pop the front cover off of that as well, so we can fit the new. We can fit it to the car. Just get my little trim tool under that. There we go. That's ready to go back on the car again. Now, one thing I did notice was we've got one clip down here that's been squidged over for a decade or more. I'll just have a look in my little trim tool, my trim clip box, and see if I've got something that will fix that problem. So I've got this little assorted box of clips straight off of Amazon again. They're only about 15 quid, and there's a multitude of clips in it. If ever you got a problem where one's broken or whatever, you can generally find something that'll do the job in here. So let's have a little look and see what we've got. That one's a possibility. There's nothing in that one there. So it looks like it could be yeah, I think that one looks about right, height wise and everything. So we'll pop that one in there. Yep, looking good. Let's get it back on the car. Okay, first thing we've got to do then is just reconnect the wires and the door handle cable. So the cable, we slide that in. So we pull the push the handle in. We drop the end of that, the little hook there. We just drop the nose into there, push down, and it just clips back in again. And then that's working. We can see the latch moving. And we've got those other wires. We've got the little door light at the bottom. We just slide that into place. I'll do it with my pliers again. Just a little bit easier. Just grab hold of that connector plug there. And then feed that back in. And just pop that into place. Yeah, that one's in nice and tight. Next one is the window switch, which is this one here, and we just drop that in to the back there and push that in as well. I'll hold the switch on the other side. That's that one in. We've got the little retainer that needs to go into there. So we just lift that and pop that into its hole there, and then the door speaker wire. We'll pop that in as well. 2 holes, it can go into either, it doesn't matter. These little clips here push straight into the back of that. We just need to lift up get the button through the top. And then we should be able to get those lined up there. Get all his holes lined up round the edge. Get the button through there again. Okay, which looks like we're about there. Yeah, that's on all the way around. Just got screws to go back in, haven't we? Three screws. Start with a handle. One. And there. And there. Oops. One in there. Last but not least, that one in there, and that new clip we put on as well, that's got that really nice and tight, so that worked like a dream. Okay, this was the original trim, and we've got the one that was broken off, which is that one there. So, oh well, I'll just leave that on there. I'm not going to be able to do a great deal with that. It's got half a little bit there. It will just sit in there. Yeah, that way around like that. Okay, let's it's got a little hook that just goes around the back there, so we'll hook that in first at the back, and then we can drop this in all the way down. Like I say, the one in the middle there, we're not missing that. It's not going to cause us any problems. And let's get the cap back on the end. Yeah, we've got this nice new handle, so we can just drop that in down the back there. And then squeeze that on. Oh, so much better, so much nicer. Compared to that old skanky one that was just horrid and all peeling off. Let's shut that, give the handles a pull inside. That's working. Oh, and it looks like new again. That's beautiful. For the sake of half an hour, that's a really quick and easy fix, and it's transformed this door. And the wife is now going to be able to open the door without getting black tar all over her hand. which, yeah, was disgusting and horrible. If that's been of use, if you've enjoyed that one, really quick and easy fix, and it looks apart, it looks brilliant. You just can't beat these bits and bobs. There's so much on the internet now you can pick up and fix in your car for next to nothing. Yeah, brilliant job. If you enjoyed that one, if it's been of use, if you know, showing you how to get the door panel off, because they can be tricky. If you don't know where the clips are, you now know, and you can do it yourself. You can change door speakers and upgrade things like that as well, if you want to get the panel off. Yeah, if you've enjoyed it, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, drop me some comments. I always love your comments, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good